Previously on Ballz.
How you doing, Barney?
Well, how are you?
Yeah, very good, thank you. This number we phoned on, by the way, clearly it's not yours because it's taken 20 minutes just to try and bypass John getting your cell number.
I have to do whatever I can.
Hello, Barney.
I got my UK number, so now I get a constant message every 2 days from John Wallenberg in the UK. It actually is nice. That makes me think of home, but if he got my SA number, I literally wouldn't be able to sleep.
Thank you, Barney. It's lovely to chat
Barney.
to you,
Well,
mate.
Good tactics because he's just complaining now that they won't let me anywhere near John's number.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, you can have it, but just, unfortunately, he goes and gets into your contact list. And
No, don't give it to me, please, because it's exactly what he does. While I'm busy with something, he leopard crawls into the other office and gets my phone and starts putting them into his little book.
And yeah, there's some naughty numbers on that phone book as well.
Anyway, let's carry on. First of all, we also have to unravel some other chaos that John has called. Game televised this weekend?
Yes, it is. It's televised. It's unfortunately at the same time as the Baby Box, but it will be televised on SuperSport 5, and then as well as played straight after the Baby Box at 9 o'clock. So straight after the Baby Box have beaten the All Blacks, our game will come on.
Fantastic.
I'm saying it because I'm speaking with Stephen Donald, so I'm subbing in a little bit.
I gathered that was a little dig there. So, because someone said it's also on HD2, SuperSport HD2, and then SuperSport 5 is where you can catch that game. But look, this is the way to do it, especially if you're in the Durban area. PVR both, Baby Box and the Barney's Army game. Go to the stadium, go and watch it, support a good cause because there's some really good charities that are benefiting, and go and see Barney run out with what will be probably the last time at the Shark Tank, which will be fairly emotional.
Oh, I don't think it should be too emotional. I mean, it's going to be a good experience to be able to run out one more time. I think the important part emotionally is that the complete benefit of the game. So every single rand of that $50 you spend in your ticket is going to go to charity. So this is a completely charitable game, which I think is important, and hopefully we can help these three charities as much as possible.
All right, cool. Help the charities for Barney's. How are the ticket sales going, by the way?
Pretty good. I've got Trevor Benny Boynton dominating, and so we're looking to hopefully have a big packed house.
All right, fantastic. And there's still tickets available. We'll let you know in a moment. There's 3 different ways you can get them for the big game. Now, Keegan, where is? Just tell us, how was he specifically released from the Springboks this last 24 hours so he can play in your game?
It was predetermined, obviously, before he made the Springboks that Barney's Army was a prerequisite.
Okay.
The playing ability. Yeah, I've just got the inside info from Benny is that I think there's only 2,500 tickets left, and the complete tickets sold out, so you can only get them from the ticket office in Durban.
Wow, that is unbelievable. So what? You're going to have well over 40,000 people there on Friday.
It looks like that. So the unknown factor is the season ticket holders, and I'm hoping they all realize that they come in for free with their season tickets. So we don't know how many of those people of the season ticket holders. I think there's 20,000 season ticket holders. So that'll be the unknown factor, which we'll only know on Friday night. So I'm hoping they all know that they do get in free.
All right. Sure. Barney'sArmy.co.za if you want details, sharksrugby.co.za, or you can call them on Durban 3088 400 if you want to know where you can get tickets. 3088 400. Simon Hill is sitting here highly disappointed because we thought it might not be televised, so we were actually going to ask you if we can buy the rights for the game and get our rugby panel to commentate.
Well, I've heard some inside information about your rugby panel, so perhaps it's best to leave it on SuperSport.
Oi!
There we go.
We used to be big fans of you, John.
Barney?
Come on, I'm just...
No. Have you had any captain's runs yet?
We're going to have one tomorrow. So we've got our first captain's run at Joe Cool's, which is happening right now.
Yeah, all right.
Barney?
We'll hit the training field.
You know, Barney, you never know. You could get called up to the box squad. I see a strange thing happened with Nick Abendenon. He got called up attending Pete Dixon's wedding.
I know, it was a big call, deciding whether I should release him or not. So.
Bumping heads with Heideke May on team selection for the week ahead of the game. And as we said, you're loving your last few games because these captain's runs and training sessions have basically entailed catching up with a few mates and getting to know them better.
Crazy thing is, in this 22 22 or 23 guys we've got together here, I think 4 of them, we won the Under-21 Currie Cup in 1997. So there's quite a bit of history. So, yeah, it's more of a reunion than it is a game.
All right. You say Stephen Donald is there with you. He's obviously turning out for the Barney's Army team, and a ferocious-looking side it is when you look at your avatar on all the advertising. Are you looking at a career in broadcasting when you finished rugby one day, or what?
You reckon broadcasting? You reckon that's for me, Darren?
Well, I think we can give it a bash. Maybe we should let John Smit do a quick little chat with his teammate Stephen Donald over the phone. We'll just sit back and listen.
Okay. So we've got Stephen Donald here with us in the Land Rover Defender Barney's Army, and he's very excited about this opportunity. Stephen, this obviously biggest highlight of your rugby career so far.
Kings Park and playing for you, I couldn't think of anything better, to be honest.
Now, you've come to Kings Park a few times. What's your record like?
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable for local.
Was that before or after your kick at Ballz?
And then I just straight.
Tell me, with that record being so good, you're going to take that kind of performance into Friday night for Barney's Army?
Don't tell him we're only hearing half of it. It'll kill him.
Now, I'm trying to think of as many cliched questions as possible.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
The last question. Obviously, all credit to your teammates for their performance that night.
John, you must remember, you're using too many questions, not enough statements.
Okay, yes. I got to tell him what he's going to say.
Yeah, it's called the John Walland interview.
You got to tell him what he's got to say and lead him into it with a question at the end. So pretty good though. I think you're almost there. You're getting close. Listen, it's great to catch up with you, bud. All the best for the game this weekend. We're really chuffed to see that it's selling well, and that there are only a couple of thousand tickets. So let those go very quickly. Enjoy the game this weekend. Welcome back home, and regards to Stephen Donald. Thanks a lot for him hanging in there for us as well.
Thank you, Darren and John. We'll hopefully see you guys soon and chat again.
Thanks very much, John.
All the best, Johnny. Cheers, man. Drive carefully in that Land Rover Defender that you're in at the moment, the Barney's Army one. You can see the photographs on our website, and all the details are there as well for Barney's Army. It's on our main carousel too. So if you want to get tickets...
Can he go all the way? I think he might. Brilliant! Brilliant!
2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Mondays to Fridays live on Ballz.co.za.